Hello, I'm assuming that you are trying to take over the world. Why else would you be watching this video? Well, that's why I'm here. Pay attention because in a few short minutes, you will know how exactly you can rule the entire world. It's just 10 steps. Number 1. Define your passion and purpose. Why would you be a good ruler and make your people happy? This will lead you as you endeavor to take over the world. It is especially helpful if you have a scapegoat whom you can blame. This scapegoat can either be a rival. One excellent historical example is of Stalin versus Trotsky. Or you can just target a trouble-causing group. Just blame them for the terrible past and or anything that goes wrong while you are in power. Make sure people think that without them, life will be so much better. Seize power legitimately, preferably from a really bad ruler. Now you can claim that you didn't do anything wrong. For example, I guess the people just love me. Once in power, your first act should be to make yourself an absolutist. If you notice anyone who could possibly overthrow you down the road, either dispose of them or bribe them to come to your side. Or find a group of smart, successful people who are truthful and loyal to you. Listen to what they have to say, but you don't always have to take their advice. Appoint ministers, remember to pick only the best of the best of course, who come up with out-of-this-world solutions to any problems your empire might be facing, but make sure all major decisions are run through you first. Like the Sun King, remember to be totally in control of everything, especially the military. Display your admirable leadership qualities. Be confident. Be persuasive. Be smart. Be creative. Be gorgeous and attractive. Just remember, don't get married. Plan and a goal. Yes, obviously it is to take over the world. But after that goal is accomplished, what will you do with your new power? Make this plan and try your best to stick to it. But if necessarily, you're allowed to amend it, of course. The world is forever changing, and to be on the top, one must change with it. Be successful. No one will follow someone who is losing wars all the time. But be careful. Do not be greedy like Hitler and try to take over Russia. Do not ever engage in a two-front war. It is also very important to be economically successful and provide your people with jobs and a higher standard of living. A job will wear them out physically and mentally so they won't have to think about overthrowing you. They will also feel good about themselves and they will be happier, most likely. For example, look at 19th century France. The unemployed are the ones who get restless and decide to start the revolution. Remember to use propaganda and censorship to brainwash the common person, and more importantly, just students, into believing your most important principles and that you are the best thing that has ever happened to them. Use all forms of mass media and make inspiring speeches to obtain faithful followers. Have an elite group of young, brainwashed individuals who would give their life for you. They will be your secret police, who will deal with punishing anyone who is against you, Spies, bodyguards, everyone from the Spartans and Darius of Persia to the USSR have these underground government groups. They're absolutely necessary. Make sure your people are happy. This might seem very broad, but on the whole, if people are happy, then they should not revolt against you. Refer to all the earlier steps to make this happen. At least make life for the average person better than it was before you came to power. This may sound hard, but it really isn't. Especially if your predecessor was a terrible leader. That totally helps. Oh, also, side note, if your empire does, possibly, somehow, fall on hard times, do not be frivolous and spend money carelessly like Louis XVI. Do not spend money on the delicacies such as wine and expensive cheese, even if it may be incredible. That is rude and makes your people think that you don't care about them starving. Do not tell your people, if they are starving, to go eat cake instead of bread. That is irrational. They will become restless and mad and revolt. Congratulations! You have just taken over the world! Now that you know how to take over the world, good luck. Hugs and kisses. Oh, and for number 11, unless there has been the development of some pill that makes you immortal, you will die one day and need to figure out, preferably before you die, who will take over after you are gone. Will there be another dictator? If so, who will that be? Or will you split your empire?